This is London calling in the overseas service of the British Broadcasting Corporation.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The pocket battleship, Graf Spee, which has been for many weeks preying upon the trade of the South Atlantic, and met her doom.
Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well.
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall never surrender.
Hang up the washing on the sea breed line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or warm, we'll just love along.
Das Oberkommando der Wehrmacht gibt bekannt. Ein im Atlantik operierender deutscher Flottenverband unter Führung des Flottenchefs Admiral Lütjen im Seegebiet um Island auf schwere englische Seestreitkräfte. Das Schlachtschiff Bismarck hat hierbei einen englischen Schlachtkreuzer, wahrscheinlich Hood, vernichtet.
The sinking of the Bismarck was due to the cooperation of the RAF with the Navy. And Rodney, which did some pretty work with her 16-inch guns.
Ah, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. But the Japanese High Command had declared that a state of war existed with Great Britain and the United States.
The German Navy, so proudly built up by that smug strategical genius, the Führer, is slowly but surely being wiped out. Now the Scharnhorst, the 26,000-ton battleship, has gone to the bottom. A not unusual result of action against the Royal Navy.
Led by a powerful British escort, the main body of the surrendered Italian fleet is transferred from Malta to Alexandria.
Signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force.
Back across the China Sea for the last large-scale surrender at Hong Kong, where today warships of the Royal Navy ride at anchor in the harbor.
Well, hello and welcome back to the vault. I'm the Gav Major, and welcome to the usual Friday live stream. I'd say hello to Solly Sachs, to Mike X Gaming, and to Soulboy8. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all fine. Now today, again streaming from OBS rather than from the console, so expect further testing. Haven't expanded the soundboard, but I have updated the transitions, and hopefully I've introduced a new view. So Hello and welcome to the office view. This is a test for future streaming, so it's going to be interesting to see. This also means that I can make sure that my console disappears in the background, so then you've got a bit of a close-up here. As you can see, wearing a HMS Belfast t-shirt that I picked up over the weekend. So let's move on to the game, and the first ship of the stream, we're going to be jumping in with the London. As you like to know, I usually like to try and start a stream with something that's a little bit smoky. The reason being is sometimes I find at the start of the stream the chat can be a little bit active, and having something that's smoky allows me to read the chat while also keeping up with the game and not to getting absolutely blapped. At least that's the plan. Yes. Well, hopefully it has been a... Ooh. Okay, the hotkeys are changed. Have I got the num lock on?
Good show.
There you go.
Jolly good show.
Okay, that's my bad. I didn't test that before. Right, let's see what we got ourselves into. We got ourselves into a game of Domination Crash Zone, tier 5 in 6 game. No destroyers, Molotov and Nuremberg, Fiji, New Orleans as the cruisers. You have Matsu, Queen Elizabeth, Tennessee, and New Mexico. So let's make a move over to the right flank. We're supporting an Atlanta and a Bayern. Hopefully the audio is all coming through nicely, and I have actually forgotten to activate the music. There we go. Hopefully that's all okay. Let me know regarding the volumes and the microphone volumes. Just make sure that I can. Well, you can hear me. If anything does seem to be too quiet and it's not able to be adjusted on your side, then let me know. I do have most of the volume settings already quite high though, so it should be a-okay. Apart from that, yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the slight, well, I say slightly improved, the probably superior streaming quality that I can now do. So we'll see how this goes. Going to take a wide berth out to this side. Reason being is I don't like pushing into the centre as a cruiser. Because you can end up getting pinned up against one of the sides. My word, it's clear. Yes, it is the thing. I have got OBS open on the laptop alongside the chat, and yeah, it is clear. The contrast, the sharpness of the picture is quite different, though. That's one thing I've noted with this capture card. But I haven't gone into messing around with the settings because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to mess it up. This is very, like, it's quite sharp, and the contrast isn't quite perfect. I think there's a little bit too much green, probably. All the saturation is slightly different. However, I quite like the look of it. It looks quite nice, actually. It gives a nice sharpness to everything. What have we got? We got an enemy Tennessee here. I think we're going to try and get in on this cat. Tennessee's a good distance away though. As usual, I do have the Bovril and the rum on the side. So we're going to start with the Bovril. Should be able to stay in this cap thanks to the British acceleration. Now London, it's quite a strange one. She is a county class cruiser. In fact, she's actually the same class cruiser, like subclass, as the Devonshire. But the London's gone for a refit. And even though she's had all her portholes blanked off due to the addition of armour, she's actually in-game got less armour than the Devonshire. So the London doesn't have any armour to actually tank battleship rounds, which is a little bit of a downside, I guess you could say. I'd much rather she actually had some armour. I don't think she would have been that OP if she actually had some decent armour as well. Tennessee's looking the other way, and she's going to have slow turret traverse. She's just fired as well, so I'm clear for another 30 seconds. Also, I think if I move away, I'm offering up a different bit of meat in the form of the Atlanta. Yeah, you see there, the Tennessee goes, oh no, I'm going to have a go at that Atlanta instead. Turn the music down a little bit low. The sax says everything is good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. As I will confess, this streaming system is still being tested. This is only the 3rd live stream using it. And that's if you include the test live stream I did. Otherwise, it's the 2nd official full-on live stream using it. Yeah, I was going to say, I want that Atlanta to finish off that that Tennessee. I didn't feel it was reasonable enough for me to really chip in on that one. Queen of New Mexico, that's dangerous. Oh well, as always, if you feel free to give the stream a thumbs up, it obviously helps with promoting the stream and therefore brings in more views and stuff, things like that. More interaction you guys have with the stream, the better, in general for the channel. Furthermore, if there's any ship requests that you would like me to play, then shout out in the chat. I'll write them down. I'll see if I can get round to them. Now, my usual intention is to try and distribute as much as I can between the classes. Sometimes if there's a lot of battleship requests, I'll probably only pick up like 3 or 4, and then I'll probably play a couple of cruisers and things like that. So flying as Queen Elizabeth. Oh, Queen Elizabeth actually has guns loaded. So does the Aston Nuremberg. Now I'm spotted by the blasted aircraft. Ooh. I'm going to keep moving up until I got a decent view on the Mexico.
Generator activated. Smoke screen set.
See how this goes. Oh, our team has melted. I haven't really been able to get my teeth into too much, so I'm probably going to get severely punished for this. Just because I'm seeing the New Mexico broadside on, I'm going to try a bit of AP into the side. Oh, she's damaged one, so actually maybe changing AP was actually a good choice. Oh, she turns away. It's always the museum one with the London. She does have quite a long reload. There we go, another fire.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Fuso's weak. Queen Elizabeth isn't pushing, which is a shame. I could have got torpedoes away. I think all in all, this is probably going to be the end of the game. Well, yeah, the end of the game.
one standing.
Gonna be the last one dying as well, I think. I don't see a way around this.
Fire!
Yeah, it's B turret knocked down.
Critically damaged.
Yeah, I don't think she's got front armor sufficient to ricochet 8-inch guns. Problem is I don't have the armor to ricochet 16-inch guns, I suppose.
Smoke generator activated. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set.
Oh god, that Queen Elizabeth is close. I'm so dead.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Fire!
That's all she wrote. Ooh, chat's quiet for a change. I'll get the bottle going. Let's see, what do we end up with there? 76,000 damage, second on the team, or 8 from bottom, I guess you could say. Colin Wise walking away 241,000 credits. Making a bit of progress across the board, so I can't complain too much about that. Hopefully we might see a bit of progress on the campaign and such this live stream, because I've been focusing on ranked quite a bit. Well, there's no requests, so maybe we'll try to go for something completely different. Let's take the Nelson out. Sip a bottle. Yeah, that game, I don't know what quite happened. The other flanks just seemed to have collapsed very quickly. At least we managed to get rid of the Molotov. Alright, so a game of domination on Tears of the Desert. A tier 6 and 5 game. Let's see, we're supporting a Bayern and a Akatsuki. I'm going to play the Charlie flank. HMS Gneisenau, go on then, we'll do the Gneisenau, I should say.
Let's get to it.
It's going to take me a good while to learn that, well, correct myself to pronounce that correctly. After years of causing it Gneisenau. But the Bayern's heading to the centre. Akatsuki is going for Charlie. Thank God for that. No, I'm pushing out wide because Nelson likes to angle. And my intention is to angle facing almost like this toward this kind of angle of my ship towards the enemy, but somewhere up ahead of me. And fingers crossed that means I should be angled against whatever comes around this flank, bow into these islands, and angled against whatever comes up the middle. At least that's the plan. However, plans to never really survive the first contact with the enemy, is the saying.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, hello, Stumpy. Hello, hello, hello. Right, time to turn in.
I need help. We've been spotted.
Torpedoes at the centre. That's got to be the Fubuki. Just waiting to see something, I guess. I got nothing. Oh, North Carolina. Oh no, that's 16-inch guns. Thankfully, the torpedoes from the Benson are missed.
Attention. Reporting
Oh,
a target
Pensacola.
position. All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Knocking out his engines. Connection's not good, but dropped in for the day. Oh, good. No, fair enough, fair enough. Token on phone. That's fair enough. Good to see. Good to have you got by.
Main turret critically damaged.
Oh, looks like this is the flank where I get to die. 16-inch gun battleship, 2 destroyers and a cruiser. Oh, and it's just me. North Carolina, I think her nose should be soft enough for me to put 16-inch shells for her. Oh, she's moved forward again. I think our team will be losing this game because wow, that's all right. That's not so good.
The enemy team has taken the lead. Torpedoes direct front. Problem solved, sir.
Dispersion is not being kind. Is that's the right flank completely collapsed, is it? I can do one thing here.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead. Hull breach. We're taking on water.
We're so dead. Let's see, 600 shells from the nose of the cannon. Well, yeah, possible. 3 pens? But yeah, that was just a god-awful game. Ended up stuck on this flank outnumbered. Originally 4-2, and then we had like a weak Graf Spee. Well, no, it was 3-2, then the weak Graf Spee came in and got finished off. So unfortunately, not much you can do there. Just horrible. Hello, Snapcatch. Hello. We'll do that. This game's not going to be good. I'll be amused to see how we do. Craig, first live stream managed to catch. Oh, fair enough. Good to see you. Yeah, certainly a new name in the show. Here for a top quality cruiser play. Be careful what you wish for. Oh. Dispersion and overpen trolling, trolling the vessel lately a little bit. Yeah, the dispersion on that one was a bit pants, I guess you could say. But also the matchmaking. I think the Bayern, which is like the brawling battleship, didn't use the islands to close in, and everyone just lemon training over to one flank. Let's have a crack at the Cheshire. Oh, hello, Neverwatch. Hello. Good day to you, sir. I shall offer you a toast with a cup of Bovril. Chin chin. Ooh. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Nice busy chat now. Very nice. It's always chaps. If you give a thumbs up, then much obliged. Domination on hotspot. Let's hope for a team that doesn't act like snowmen. Let's see. We have a Benson, Southern Dragon in New Orleans, a Hipper, North Carolina, Bismarck, Jean Bar, Georgia for a tier 6 and 7 game. Georgia, 18-inch guns, almost like the same kind of armor penetration as 16-inch gun, almost, just a little bit better. Jean Bar, 15-inch guns, Bismarcks, North Carolina, yeah. So I can angle against the Bismarcks and the Jean Bar. I can't really angle against the Georgia or the North Carolina. No, I am not really feeling to bravely once more onto the breach into Bravo, so we're going to go into the bit of open water that's out on the flank here. Cruiser-wise, Hipper. Now, Hipper's an amusing one, actually. Because of my 9.5-inch guns, I believe I can actually knock the engines out on the Hipper with high explosives, so that's going to be something I'm going to be trying to do. New Orleans, Southern Dragon, they're good 8-inch cruisers. And then the Benson. Still need to buy a good Nelson game. I know. Thing is, I find with Nelson, like, she's very much like a support battleship sometimes. Like, she does well if the team does well, and she does badly if the team does badly. She was too polite. I'll try it like the stream will pass on to the other round one day. Right, judging by the active presence of the enemy team at Charlie, that would generally imply that the Benson's over there. We have a Bismarck. We have been spotted. Why have we been spotted? Southern Dragon. Okay. Well, in general, I want to draw the Southern Dragon down onto me over here, if I can. The reason being is I don't want to be drawn up towards their battleships. They've got 3 battleships over there, which is quite horrible. Bismarck, Georgia, I can't see what the other one is. No, Bismarck as well. Looks like she's turning towards us, so that's good. We'll do one more volley of armor-piercing shells, and we'll actually start reversing up towards her. We'll keep nose away, and then we can always run away. We'll draw her further south. She's got slightly better detectability than me, which is quite interesting. Yeah, even York can take out a Hippo's engine. Ooh, experience firsthand. Ooh, nasty. Right, detected by the Maiki. If she would care to open fire, that would be much obliged. There she is. Do some AP. Bismarck, okay. Start motoring south then. Furthermore, let's see if we can get her into some torpedoes. She's probably going to turn in towards those.
Fire! Problem solved, sir.
Might see if we can get one more fire on her before we switch to armor piercing. I had a hunch. She kind of overextended herself. That was what I was concerned would happen to me. That's why I wanted to draw her down rather than chase after her. So we can push north and see if we can start working over one of these battleships. Oh yeah, we have the Gneisenau to do as well. I have to remember that one. Oh, it's a Georgia. That changes things partially. They're down to just their battleships now. Which one they lost? They lost one of the Bismarcks, okay. Because she's driving away, she's not quite in range. We're only going to reach the tail end of her. See, 16 port, so I can only actually aim about 500 meters ahead of the ship potentially. North Carolina concerns me. I don't want to be driving into a crossfire.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Denied.
She's still kiting away. Oh, you're turning into me. Oh no. Oh, thank God.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Attention, reporting the target position. Requesting support. Denied.
Of course I would end up with the two 16-inch gun. Oh, okay. Really? There's no advantage me chasing after the Georgia. Unless I get like sneaky little volleys out.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Just the one, thankfully. We might. We will.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Lampros, hello, hello. Good to see you, good to see you. I was hoping to get the 10% offer on the tier 5 and 6 before I go ahead and get the latest tier 5 premium, so I've got all the tier 5s. That's fair enough. Oh, thank God it's a Jean Bar left. I can actually tank a Jean Bar. Pardon me. He's a lot faster than I anticipated. I think the George is going to try for the ram. Finally setting a fire. Oh, she's not looking at me. I could sail broadside on. She won't notice. I had a hunch. However, I think we should be alright. I think the Georgia's going to get the kill, but that's fair enough because he did put a lot of effort in. There you go. Well, not a super busy game. However, slow and steady wins the race. Thankfully. "48 hits with only 4 fires." Yeah. But that works out just under, well, 5 fires after 59 hits. That works out just under a 10% fire chance. But then you got to remember I did fire some AP. But yeah, not as many fires as I would have anticipated. Wrapping up the daily boost as well there. Mid-table, but it was just one of those games where it's kind of like just taking my time a little bit, not being too aggressive, but which kind of made sense when you got the Georgia and the North Carolina on your flank. I could have maybe made a 180 on the Mayuka a little bit quicker to try and put her down quicker. But it all pulled off in the end, so I can't exactly complain. Gneisenau. So let's go get ourselves absolutely brutalised in this thing. The Nelson game, I'm only 39,000 damage, and that was absolutely god-awful game. And I came third. That's really bad. That explains why the team just absolutely melted. Right, Gneisenau time. Let's go get ourselves absolutely brutalised. Lucien West, hello. You got yourself the Shimakaze. Very nice. Hope you enjoy her. Personally, she's not my cup of tea. I'm not exactly a Japanese torpedo boat player, but she serves you well. That's all good. Oh, okay. I'll pick you up. If you're still about next game, there it was, and I'll pick you up. You working this evening? Stumpy, what's your fire chance on that ship's commander? Probably in the 40s, I bet. Okay, what have we got ourselves into? Tier 6 and 5 game of Domination of Northern Waters, Fubuki, Bedoini, Pensacola, York, Boise, Bayern, Gneisenau, KG5, Colorado. Let's see how this goes.
Gefechtsstation.
So here we have the Gneisenau in her incomplete refit representation, with the upgrade from 11-inch from triple 11-inch gun turrets to the dual gun 15-inch gun turrets. The refit was never completed, and the ship was actually scrapped by the Kriegsmarine during the war. There we go, slipping past. Right, that is the Bovril. Nearly all gone, there's just one more morsel of it left. And there we go, no more Bovril. Spotted by aircraft, ooh. A York and a Colorado. And the KG5.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer versenkt.
Oh boy.
Das ist ein guter Anfang.
I got a mess coming up. Jolly good show. Oh well.
Tally ho! There they are.
Feueralarm. Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt.
Come on. Maybe all she right. Marvelous. And we're still getting damage. 99,000. 100,000. Whoa. And we've achieved the perfect result. We have sunk a German battleship, which is everything that every Royal Navy commander wishes to do. There we go, high caliber, and I'm not even playing. Lovely. We might even kill the Colorado. This could be amusing. We might. There we go, another medal. There we go.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Good show. Jolly good show.
Pleasure, yeah. Jissy game. Yes, indeed. But we pulled it off. I think we managed to do what a Gneisenau is supposed to do. Use the island cover to close in, and then just go beans to the wall. 85 secondary hits as well, which is very tasty, I would have to confess. Does anyone have any ideas to get tier 5 carriers? What do you mean by that, Lucian? Out of interest, what do you mean by that? Miss Stumpy stated he is back on the Bovril then. Yes, back on the Bovril. Well, we'll go back to at the desk and see how this goes. I think that game's going to be all over and done with, so that's all right there. But yeah, I managed to do quite a nice game there in the Guy's house. I can't really complain about that. We do have the Scharnhorst here. If anyone wants to request HMS Scharnhorst, you never know. I'll send you an invite, name that was. Any more requests for any other ships, chaps? If not, you know what I do. I just play as I kind of feel like it. I mean, I'm tempted with a carrier game. I will confess. I'll let a name that was pick a tier, and then I'll pick a carrier if that sounds like up his street. I just got to remember to make sure I actually return you to the game. Lucian, I'm stuck trying to get the Rugio and the Weser. Oh, okay, so I guess you're asking which one you prefer. I mean, I have been having some very good games in the Rugio recently. But what we'll do, I'll grab the Weser and we'll take the Weser out for a game then and see how that goes. And I'll return you to the gaming screen when we're off. Little Stumpet says, hi, Major. KG5, please. Yeah. We'll see if we can do a KG5 game then after the Weser. Hello, Cheese Toasty. Hello. Belfast. Oh, very fitting. Yes. Okay, we'll do a Belfast game after this. And then I can return you back to the game as we're going in. So I hope you're enjoying the slightly improved streaming nowadays. Stuck trying to get them. I think with carriers, the grind is long because there's only half the, well, basically a single carrier represents like 2 tiers, so they can be quite a bit to grind. I won't lie to you. To be completely honest, I did global XP them just because there's only so much. After playing the game for so long, there's only so much grinding I can really put up with. And so I do like to, like in the case of the carriers, it just made sense just to global XP with the global XP that I earn in game. I mean, the other way of doing it is just to grind and GXP them, which is like use the maximum ship XP booster. At the same time, you probably want to just put a global XP boost, maybe a global XP booster on them as well, and then just see like maximize how much ship XP and global XP you earn on them. In some cases, it can be worthwhile actually upgrading your booster flags to the upper level, I guess you could say. And considering our destroyers are going to be trying to go up the centre, I'm going to have a quick look around the centre. Let's see, we're getting some spotting down. I haven't even done the shipping forecast, so I will have to take a look at the shipping forecast in a second. Dallas, that's not exactly exciting to go after, but that is a lot of battleships all huddled up together. I'm actually detected by aircraft, which isn't too bad. Oh, hello. You're over there, were you? Okay, well at least that's given an idea where their destroyers are. That's right. I think here my intention is to just keep them spotted. Gives it was a bit of an idea where his main contestants are. And there I'm just hoping I get the really wide torpedo. Oh, not quite. Well, we're going to recall that one. I think we are just going to have to start. See if we can start picking off some ships, I guess. The destroyers, although it's advantageous for my team to do some spotting and try and work them over, they don't reward much. And I'm also seeing a situation over here where I need to actually go spot that destroyer as a higher priority. There he is. How slow are German torpedoes? Ooh, okay, I actually overled that one. Gonna do this. Okay, you dealt with the Fubuki, that's good for everyone. You still have the carrier milestone. What do you mean by that, sir? Ooh, you got Belfast in the Christmas crate. Very nice, very nice. I need to actually do a safety drop. So with tier 5 carriers, I don't like going into a torpedo attack or a bomb attack with more than 4 aircraft. Oh, I actually got a torpedo hit. Let's do some AP bombs. Lucia, I'm stuck in money-wise, and I don't know what carrier to get. My personal choice would be the Rugio, but chat, those of you who play carriers, what's your personal pick, Vice or the Rugio? Now I'm going to go and move all these aircraft against the bet mount. We're down to 1 aircraft. Finally, right. Let's go there then. That's a lot of battleships all huddled up together. The only one that's actually really isolated is the Gneisenau, so I think that's the one we're going to try and see if we can get. I think we'll take a risky second attack. Ah, there we go. Finally assisted.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Got Tennessee that's kind of isolated. The alternative is to go after this Dallas. Not sure how much HP the Dallas is going to have. Well, I think we're just going to commit to working over the Tennessee, I think. Thankfully our fighters are intercepting the enemy aircraft on their way in.
Autopilot aktiviert.
overled that one a bit. Oh, hello Brandon, and happy birthday. Hi Major, brought 6 of the Super Thundercrats and got the Anguille. Love it, great torpedo. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Dallas has got a lot of HP left. Balls, didn't mean to do that. It's the closest you might get to me swearing. Let's see if I'm in chat. Wait, I'm gonna have to catch up with the chat after this. What? That works? That's not supposed to work, is it?
Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
I thought the armor penetration of an AP bomb was based on the altitude you dropped it, and I dropped them at point blank range and they still get pens. That's strange. I mean, if that's the way to play them, then I've been playing them wrong. If the thing you got to do is just drop them at point blank range, then yeah, okay. Slightly collecting damage, but it's probably not fast enough, unfortunately. Right, I am going to have to spend a little bit of time catching up with that chat. You've been very busy, chaps. Doubt we're going to be able to get another more sort of damage before the end. It's going to be all she wrote, chaps. Ooh. Only 61,000 damage. Coming second on the team, though. I'll have that. Okay, weird. Rightio. We'll have a quick look and see how the Gneisenau game did as well. Gneisenau game was a victory in just flesh wound, close quarters, first blood and high caliber, 2 kills and 117,000 damage. Coming third on the team. Can't complain about that either. Well, while we're doing that, we'll quickly jump to the desk screen. And I'll try and catch up with the chat. Eternal, this might take a little while, I do apologise. If you want to jump into a separate game, feel free to do so. I'm not going to hold you to it. Where did I get to with the chat, gentlemen? Let's have a look. It's been a little while. Hello, Cheese Toasty. Hello. Mike's Gaming, you got the Belfast from the Christmas crate. Very nice, as you may see. Belfast t-shirt from HMS Belfast itself from the other weekend. Lucian, we were discussing the carriers. Personally, I say Ruggia, I guess. Sax's advice to Lucian is go into a match with a division, but get tiered up with a tier 6 ships. You get more XP by killing higher ships. That is very true, Sax, very true. True, Toasty. Been having a break from the game. Anything I've missed update-wise? Nothing really. I think this patch was mostly quality of life changes, things like in-game menus and things like that. So in that regard, it's been more of a quality of life change rather than actual anything else going on in the background. So you haven't really missed out on any changes in mechanics or new tech tree ships or anything like that. And then I still have, I can't remember that, Sax. Oh, it's a financial issue. My apologies. Ignore my previous statement, Lucian. No worries. Wait for the Royal Navy carriers is Stumpy's advice. I wish we actually had a potential delivery on those as yet. It's a maybe this year, probably next year kind of thing. Stumpy, nice biplanes on that carrier. Yes, and they're actual aircraft, unlike the Messerschmitt 110s that you get on the Tier 7. Sorry, Zach, the treasure hunt is on right now. That's really the only new thing. Cheese, yeah, and even then, I wouldn't. The treasure hunt, get something for free, fine. Invest into balloons into it, be wary, is my honest opinion on that one. Stone Patch, hi Major, brought 6, remember that? You got the Agile. Yeah, the Agile's a very nice destroyer, actually. I would have confessed to that. Lucian, I like my German ships, and I'm okay with the Japanese carrier, but I like the Shikoku and von Parseval. I just don't know which path you should go down. Well, you could always, in the end, go down both. Obviously, like, whatever decision you make now is what you're going to be stuck with for now, but in the future, more than likely, you'll probably end up grinding out all the different tech trees. Personally, I think I like the Japanese a little bit more than the Germans at the moment. At Tier 5, but at Tier 7, I think I do prefer the Germans over the Japanese. So, I think it's all a bit swings and roundabouts. Hello, Brandon. Good to see you, and happy birthday. Would you like me to sing happy birthday to you, sir? It's my birthday coming up in the following week. I'll be hitting the great 3-0. So, looking in to see what I can do next live stream in regards to that. A little protest would have been nice. Hello. Oh, Vaz. Hello, Vaz. Hello. I should give you a reminder, Vaz. Obviously, the Patreon video is out, and for you other patrons as well, check out Patreon. The Patreon pick video is up for you to make your picks. Vaz, what game is this? Flight Simulator? Yes, it's Ace Combat 7. I wish. I really should look into Ace Combat. So much. Major, if you have a chance, play the German CV Parseval, the best character Tier 7 in my opinion. I'll have to do a Belfast game, I think, and then I'll jump back into maybe a carrier game, and then we'll see if we can do the KG5 as well. I just want to break it up a little bit. I don't want to charge through too many carrier games all at the same time. Because of course I know that carriers aren't for everyone's cup of tea. Well, new stream feature, yes, hello. New stream feature, yes, very much indeed. But yeah, this is more testing, but also it means that you got something else. Brandon, I got the Anguille from the Sound 20 crates. I got the Busaviska from the Black Friday crate and the Matsu B. Very nice, very nice. Vaz got the Matsu from the treasure hunt. Very nice. I'm going to jump into a game with the Belfast. GCC. Same, I'm hitting the big 3-0 in October. Yes. Is it too early to have a midlife crisis? I don't know. Let's see. So we're going to take the Belfast out. Game of domination on land or fire. What are we going to be stuck with? Oh, no was you off. Have a good evening, no was. Much obliged for joining in. Have you finished ranked yet? No was out of interest. Oh, typical. I bring an anti-destroyer cruiser and I end up in a game full of battleships. Great. I have a Molotov in Helena, New Orleans, Queen Elizabeth, West Virginia, Tennessee, Double Gneisenau, and a Ranger. Oh.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Wow, this is death then, because the Belfast, although she's exactly the same class of ship as the Edinburgh, she has the same armour schematics as the Fiji. This is not a reflection of her armour scheme in real life. This is simply a game mechanic in which they've basically nerfed the Belfast armour, which is a shame. Yet they still try and use the historical argument why they can't give hood torpedoes. Like, just give hood torpedoes. They don't have to be historically accurate. Just give us, like, Matsu-style torpedoes, and I'll be a happy chappy. And I would use them. I really would. Stumpy. Wait till you're mid-40s for a midlife crisis. Okay, no worries. Lucian, I have no money and I got no advice for how to get the money for tier 5 carriers. Is that just grinding the credits in game? Again, that's like, if you're just trying to earn credits, your best ships for earning credits are going to be your tier 5 and your tier 6 premium ships. They have a higher credit earning potential and a lower ship service cost. And then probably on top of that, you want to, when you're in a game, you want to target destroyers, because obviously the amount of XP that you get, which therefore reflects how much credits you get in game, is based on the percentage of damage to a ship you do, rather than the actual amount of overall damage you do in a game. So if you target destroyers, obviously you can 5,000 damage on a destroyer is 1/3 of its health, whereas 5,000 damage on a battleship is like 1/12 of its health. So obviously try and kill destroyers, and try and kill ships or target ships of a higher tier. Ships of a higher tier will earn you more XP. We are going to pop a smoke screen here. And once I've dropped down to 15 knots, should be able to just open fire on the Queen Elizabeth.
Smoke screen set. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
There we go, first fire of the game. Everyone's in August. Well, ironically, I think the father-in-law and the brother-in-law, one of the brother-in-laws at least, has their birthday in August as well. Brandon, it's my cousin's birthday today too, and then it's my brother's tomorrow, and my grandmother's birthday on the 24th. Oh boy. Vaz's birthday's next week as well. Oh boy. That means it's nearly been a year since I've been live streaming with the webcam style overview, because I remember singing Vaz happy birthday during my first webcam stream. Oh, so Vaz, yeah, you've definitely been following the channel for a good while, sir. Much appreciated. She says, I had mine years ago. The midlife crisis. Are you trying to torpedo me, sir? No, you're not. All this smoke and no one to shoot. A little bit of a nuisance there. Yeah, I think a couple of you guys are repeating the same advice in the chat, so I am just going to skim those comments. Afternoon, Pixel Mug. Afternoon. Hello, hello, hello.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I just wish I had some enemy ships in range that I could actively shoot. This is most infuriating. I don't have any tier 5 ships or any premium ships or any tier 6. Yeah, then I think, like as Vaz says, Lucian, if you don't have any tier 5s or 6s, I wouldn't be making an aircraft carrier your first one. Reason being is like the amount of credits and stuff that you earn in a carrier usually can be a little bit less because carriers initially can be a little bit more awkward, I guess you could say. So yeah, if you're looking at your first tech tree tier 5 and tech tree tier 6 ships, then I'd probably say you wanna. I'd probably say destroyers. I'd say go down the destroyer tech trees. Try and find a destroyer that suits your playstyle, whether that's gunboating, hybrid, or torpedo boat. My personal choice was obviously hybrids, so the tech trees of destroyers that I get on with are the Germans and the British, of course. Of course. Let's see if we can work this West Virginia over for a bit. At the moment I'm just going to try and get a couple of fires. Yeah, there's one. She's just going to stay a bit broader. I'd like the West Virginia to pass on to the other round before my smoke screen runs out, or else I'm going to find myself in a rather precarious position. Double Gneisenau on the other flank is quite awkward. Okay, I guess I'll grind to the Tennessee than a tier 5 carrier. Yeah, what you want is potentially you want to see if you can have a ship that you can earn credits in, and then a tech tree that you're then going to be spending credits on, I guess you could say. Stumpy Queen Elizabeth is a classy battleship. My first tier 5 was the Queen Elizabeth. You didn't sell her, I hope. I'd always advise against the buying and selling of tech tree ships because the economy wise it just doesn't work out. I think the other reason why I would say like initially go down like a destroyer tech tree is because a destroyer can earn a lot of like ship XP for not doing a lot of damage, simply by spotting, getting defender ribbons, capture ribbons, and things like that. Destroyer does have like quite huge potential in order to actually gain ship XP and therefore credits. I guess what you could say is furthermore to that, as a destroyer, usually most of the time you're either in a destroyer brawl sometimes, and if you're competent at that, then usually you can walk away having dealt the majority of damage to a destroyer. Alternatively, if you're running like a torpedo one, usually you're going to be hitting things quite hard and therefore getting a good percentage of their overall HP as damage. I will have to catch up with the chat again. And then I'll do the orcs from Parseval.
It's all on you.
Oh, goody. Really hoping for a defender in there. Well, there's no point dragging this out any longer than I need to. So let's just get ourselves nice and broadside on. I mean, we might as well shoot. I think we're just trolling the German battleship with its broadsword. This should back us up. There we go. Let's get that over and done with. Now, I researched some tier 6 ships. Yeah, so I think just we'll grind up through the through a tech tree, get a tier 5 and tier 6, and then use those as your main credit earners. I find like tech tree tier 5s are the better credit earners. Okay, fair enough. That's really bad. Really? There's some really strange teams tonight, there really are. I guess it can't be helped. Let's go back to the desk, there we go. Let's see, where did I get to? Fricks, hello! Vaz, I would recommend unlocking every tier 3 before you unlock any tier 4, then every single tier 4 before unlocking tier 5. You'll get to know every ship and how to combat them. That's a reasonable comment, Vaz, actually. That is. Stumpy. Lots and lots of HE shatters on the Belfast. Yeah, the joys of only 6-inch guns. I mean, if they ever gave us a British cruiser commander with equilibrium of power, that would very much straight away go onto the Belfast. I will completely confess that. I'll get the August from Parseval sorted in the background quickly while I continue to catch up. Brandon also considered doing campaigns. They give good rewards, and you can probably do campaigns via doubloons that you can earn free in-game through doing the weekly daily object. Like, there's 1 week of daily objectives which will come with doubloons, and then also you can get doubloons through the campaign as well, and things like that. Jesus have researched all tier 5 ships except the Ranger and some tier 6. Just, yeah, it just seems to be a matter of just earning credits then. PlayStation stores still have the free download, G101. Yeah, if you've got PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live subscription, then obviously you can pick up the free bundles, which give you free tier. Well, yeah, the G101's actually a tier 3, isn't she? Only 2 first, 130 hits from Belfast. Odd fire chance. Have there, yeah. Fast, doesn't that mean you'll be singing Happy Birthday to Me once again this year, Major? Potentially. Last year your birthday actually fell on a live stream. Only 9th from the bottom, yeah. Oh, this setup is new. Oh, yes it is. Casey, hello. Should be a surrender option at the end of the animation with crew leaving lifeboats. Strike the colours, yeah. Yeah, hello, good to see you. What's the difference between the red phone and the black phone? Yeah, I don't know. I guess more important calls coming on the red phone. Anyway, back to the game. That's how I got the Arkansas. Very nice. PS Plus bundles. So when's your birthday, Vas? I don't think you said. I think you just said it soon, didn't you? Next week, you said. Okay. Does one of the phones have a time travel function to talk to the past? I imagine you don't use it much because it's a bit... Right, let's see what we got ourselves into. Oh, we better launch an aircraft first. Tier 6 and 7 game. Benson Z23 Lightning, Helena, Nelson, Amagi, Jean Bart, Iowa, August and Parseval. I've got the double destroy division, yeah, so I'm going to generally support that. What I might do, I might just move my carrier like forward a grid square. We will get rid of 3 of these aircraft for now. Okay, Nelson. Ooh. There's definitely 2 down there, aren't there?
Tally ho! There they are.
Oh, there's the second one. Just the 1 torpedo, but not going to make it. I don't think I managed to launch those torpedoes in time. I do kind of feel bad for these destroyers, and I'm almost thinking it's going to be time for me to actually start getting out of here So unfortunately, I am going to be vacating this flank and leaving these two destroyers to their inevitable doom, I guess you could say. Boy, that's all of their destroyers, isn't it? It's probably a bit excessive, but we're going to do that. I think in general I'm just going to continue to harass this flank. Yeah, just checking I've actually switched it to the right view. I know I'm going to mess it up one day and I'll just be sat playing the game while you chaps are watching me in like the at the desk mode.
Die Führung übernommen.
Go, let's just light you up for a second. There you go. At the end of the day, it's going to be the Jean Bar. I need to keep pressure on. Right, well, haven't got any aircraft, so I'm just going to keep motoring. We'll just keep an eye out for torpedoes, I guess you could say.
All stations retreat.
Wait until we got 3 of 1 aircraft and then we'll see what we can do. Just thanks, Major, for playing the Parseval. No, my pleasure, my pleasure. I've got a Z23 on my tail, but it's not exactly. There she is.
Autopilot deaktiviert. Autopilot deaktiviert. Autopilot deaktiviert.
Alright, she's now in secondary range, so I'm going to try and go broad onto her.
Problem gelöst. Autopilot aktiviert. Feueralarm! Gegnerischer Zerstörer gesunken. Autopilot deaktiviert. Autopilot aktiviert.
Right, here we go. I'm on fire, but yeah, auto damage con sorted out. Well, that's the end of the game. Oh, I thought there was a bit more legs in that, but I guess we got her kind of like pushed off by the DDs. Let's see, we only got half an hour of the stream left. Oh boy, mid-table. Can't complain. Oh, we got Black Friday crate. Let's see. Well, let this load up. Let's see what we got. I remember a KG5 being requested, so let's see if we can do that. But with only half an hour left, that's only going to be 2 more games. Let's see. Well, I'll do all the crates. That'll be the Black Friday crate and the 2 daily crates. Oh, we've got the Otago. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Not that I needed the Otago B, I've got the original Otago, but okay, we've got the Otago B. Very nice. Oh, while that's happening, we can jump back to the desk screen. Let me know if I overuse it too much, but I do like it. It allows me to just do stuff in the background without you having to like watch loads of things changing. Let's see if we can get the KG5 all nicely loaded up. And while we're in the office, we might as well crack up the rum and say chin chin. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their Friday afternoon or evening or night, wherever you are in the world. Ha, it works, yeah. Yeah, so the reason why I've done this at the desk screen, where I jumped to this screen, is the idea that basically this has been some positive testing, but yeah, the idea is that maybe next week, as like kind of a bit of a celebratory part with the with my 30th being next week, maybe do like a Q&A again, like I did for the 1,000 subscriber. So just do that again, let you guys submit questions via a community post, which I can then answer. But what I do is I try and make it like a let's play and Q&A. So I'll probably do like a live stream on the Friday. I might make it a bit longer, you know. I might push it a bit longer for the night or something. And what I'll do is in between games, I'll jump to that office screen where I'll answer your questions. At least that's the plan. That's the concept. Is just I need further negotiations with the other half in order to confirm available time based around her work and stuff like that. And then yeah, fingers crossed. It should be all hunky dory. Oleg. Alright, we'll do the Oleg. We'll do the Oleg as the last game of the stream or something like that then. Let's see, we have a division consisting of Mahan and a Devonshire. Then we have a Minsk, a Shiratsuyu, a Matsu, Queen Elizabeth, another Queen Elizabeth division with Scharnhorst, and then a Florida. So it's a tier 5 and 6 game. Spawned on the pretty much dead centre. I'm folding over to the left flank because we've only got the one battleship over here, the Florida. We've also got the 2 destroyers and the Devonshire folding over here as well. So this should be quite a nice strong flank. Just using my lock gun view just to keep my guns trained off over at the enemy while I'm also having a good bit of visibility around it. I was obviously, me and Zach's been playing ranked, and he plays with a different control set. So he plays a different preset controller where he can lock his guns using the joystick, but it locks the guns in this kind of view, and then he looks around. I was saying, like, I like to use this kind of overall view camera because it gives a bit more of a view out from the ship. So sometimes I can lock my guns on something and do evasive maneuvers. Matsu, 16-inch guns, I'm spotted. Really, Jervis, I need you to push up and see what you can see, almost. Desk format is a nice touch. Well, thank you, Craig. Okay, Patreon pick for August is a Targo B. Nice Targo. Yeah, no, it's nice that, yeah. That was the free crate as well, so that's quite amusing. That's the free crate that came with just the mission, and I got a tier 7 premium ship out of it, which was quite nice. No, it's not rigged. Free Santa crate dropped to Belfast for... Oh, Casey, very nice. That sounds like a couple of people got the Belfast. Can we division? It's a bit late in the stream, unfortunately, Lucia. It'd be... Yeah, I'm only going to be able to have like 1, maybe 2 more games, and I think the next game is probably going to be a countdown with the Oleg, I think. So if you guys in the community, Xbox, PlayStation, want to do a bit of approved stream sniping, then I will do a countdown for a tier 2 Oleg game, which you chaps can then join in on, if that suits you. First volume of HE because we're expecting the destroyer, but loading up AP, so that'll be next. Probably once I've got fire, which is good. Mahan, okay. Devonshire, that's alright. As the guns start to load, I will launch my catapult fighter, and I hope I see the Matsu broadside on. Kind of. She's turned in though. Okay, that Devonshire should... Concentrate fire on the designated target. Really need our destroyers to push up a bit further. Currently our destroyers are a bit too far back, so they're not really acting as much of a screen on this flank, which is a bit of a shame. Ideally the Jervis should be like in the cap, getting the cap. What's not quite worth it.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Managed to get a fire.
Nice work.
Fighter returning to ship.
Right, nose on the KG-5 can only resist 14-inch guns, but it's 16-inch guns, so I'm definitely going to be trying to offer armoured belt to the Mutsu. Most of that hit the belt, which is good news.
Fire!
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That Mutsu's in there.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Concentrate fire on the designated
Oh,
target.
come on.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Wait, why turret's just not round enough?
Attention. Reporting the target
I
position.
think.
Enemy battleship destroyed. Team has taken the lead.
Fighter airborne.
Really need to get some of these repair parties off.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, hello, Sean. Good to see you, good to see you. Van's got the Cheshire out of the free Santa crate. Cheshire is not too bad. Major, love your war room. Is the red telephone for ringing the Samaritans when you have bad teammates?
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Where is the Mahan?
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Fighter returning to ship.
Mahan is off to my left.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Let's get Devonshire torpedoes as well.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, Neptune's beard. More torpedoes. Should have maybe put a bit of a reverse in there, really. Always forget the Mahan's got the torpedo launcher on the other side. That's my bad. Pardon me. Yeah, Sean, but in regards to yeah, ships which are exclusively in containers, I find them rarely worthwhile, so I'd always avoid those kind of things. So if the because this is the thing, even when we've had ships which have been locked in crates or locked behind events and things like that, they've always made a return, even if it's just for a limited time. So obviously Key hasn't been made available, and she's only been made available in crates. But I suspect that she'll be one that eventually will return. Well, actually turn up as a ship available to purchase. So yeah, I wouldn't go chasing after that. The ships in loot boxes is something that I do kind of disagree with. In the general concept, I know why they do it. I do have an issue with it. I'm hoping I live here. It's one of the reasons why, personally, I have done, as per what Jingles said in his video earlier this week, which is actually register a complaint to Peggy regarding the age rating of the game because of gambling mechanics. Obviously, the law is a bit woolly, so the chances are that that review by Peggy probably won't be forthcoming. However, it's something that the community can do, I guess you could say. But yeah, if the ship's only available in the crate, in general, I would say just steer clear of it. I mean, if you get it on the off chance from like a free container or something like that, then hey, that's great. That's something for nothing. But if the crate's the only place you can get it, either accept that you're just going to probably pay for like far too much for it at the end of the day, or just wait until it becomes available in a different mechanic. Unfortunately, as a free-to-play game with loot boxes and things like that, it's just going to be something that we kind of have to expect. And so what they sometimes do is they will maybe lock a ship in a container for a certain period of time to try and entice people to buy those containers, and then after they see that people aren't buying the containers anymore, then they'll probably make it available to buy outright. It's just a kind of horrible mechanic in it all, which is what it is, unfortunately. Hello, Makarov. Good evening. You quite catch just the end of the stream. Oh, Vaz is off. Cheerio, Vaz. Thanks for coming along. And as always, I've got to try and remember to do the timestamps at the after the stream. So that means then people who are rewatching the stream can obviously just jump to the timestamps they want to watch. At the moment, I have literally just been playing the Staying Alive in the KG5. Taking it. Yeah, just staying alive. Oh, hello.
Concentrare il fuoco sul bersaglio indicato.
Oh, she turned out just in time. But it is going to mean we're going to get the game done. So, if anyone is interested in jumping into Tier 2, I will be doing a countdown for the game of the Oleg. I probably won't. Yeah, I probably won't get too well in this game, in all honesty. Only 46,000 damage. I mean, I've tanked a lot of damage. Yeah, that's the end of the game. Through points. Right, yeah. So, mid-table-ish, just not too bad. Moving things along there nicely, which is quite nice. Right, so the glorious Oleg. I actually did review the Oleg for the channel. Russian. Did I not tick Russian? No, I didn't. I just hovered over it. Oleg. Oh, why? Right, okay. I'll just put a go in the chat, and then we'll see how many people can join in. Let me just mess around with these headphones and my glasses. Oh. Right, as per how I do countdowns, I just simply put go in the chat, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Right. Yeah, staying alive, very much in the KG5. Come on, chin chin. Let's see if we can get this last game all wrapped up nicely. Oh, it's locked in quite quickly. Not recognising any names. Well, it's fair enough. Let's see. I guess I'll support the left flank. Pardon me. Gareth, I just got home. Not able to play for another hour at least. No worries, no worries. So, the Oleg. Yeah. In all reality, like, the Oleg shouldn't be a tier 2. Because you got to remember, you got to think, like, the classes of cruisers she's going up, like the C class and things like that. Those are like pre-World War I designs, whereas the Oleg's like a turn of the century design. Lucian, I got into the wrong match. Oh, cheers for trying at least. I think tier 2 is just like that. It's that little bit more popular, I guess, compared to, like, say, tier 1. I might just switch the ear. There we go. It's going to feel a little bit weird because I usually play with game sound into my left ear only. But we'll see how this goes. Orion. And then after this, I got to pack up the stream, and then I've got to cook the evening meal for when the missus gets home from work. Tonight's evening meal will be egg fried rice with fried tofu. The tofu will be seasoned with chili, ginger, garlic, and a bit of miso. A bit of miso chili fried tofu. The egg fried rice will be seasoned with salt, pepper, soy sauce, 5 spice, and turmeric. There'll also be a bit of garlic in there, and of course the eggs and rice. But yeah, that's cooking with the Major. No, that won't be a spin-off series. No, not unless it's like I would be like a really like a Mickey take video. Oh. Oh, we're going to eat one regardless, aren't we?
Двигатель большая пробоина. Быстро набираем воду. Неполадки устранены.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
Большая пробоина. Быстро набираем воду.
Of course, I think the Oleg has a like negligible anti-aircraft armament because she was built before they invented planes.
Крейсер противника уничтожен.
Dinner sounds nice, thank you. Listen, I got the Zuchi as my ship, but got in the wrong match. Fair enough. Oh, this is going to be a horrible death potentially.
'Tis but a scratch.
Oh no, the smoke's disappearing. Oh no. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. Death, please. There you go. The glorious Oleg. Chat. Why? Why? What's wrong with you? Right, well, we'll leave the rest of the team to tie up the mess that we've left them with. I'm wishing them all the best of luck. I shall part ways. We don't want to be seeing a glorious Russian cruiser sinking to the bottom of the sea. And so, in the meantime, we can jump back to the desk mode. Yes. So, yeah, thank you for coming along, chaps. Let's see, 7v7. What happened with the newbies? They're leaving the game, as well as the PC. I don't think it's. The thing is, once you've played your tier 2 ships, how often do you ever go back to play them? At the end of the day. And there's always going to be an influx of new players, but how many new players do you expect to play at this time of night? Like, it's all swings and roundabouts, I guess you can say. It all depends on the game, like how many games are being demanded for at the same time. Cheerio, Lucian. Thanks. Well, I wasn't hungry, but no, thanks, Major. Laugh out cooking with Major. Back to the port one-time special. Well, I am thinking for Patreon doing a behind-the-scenes video when I get round to it. When cross-platform comes along, Battle Tsushima Division, where cross-play divisions, but also training mode. As soon as that comes to the game, that'll be very nice to actually have in regards to doing some historical scenarios with the community. The Oleg match is very similar to the Krasley Krem matches. 10p shooters and try to stay alive. Yeah, that's very true. Brandon, I was only the tier 2 for a weekly challenge. That's the thing. Like, unless you're a new player to the game, tier 2 just does not get played by a majority of the players. Unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Unfortunately, I guess you could say. Oh well, we'll stick with the office mode to wrap up the stream. But let's see, who did we have today? Obviously, thank you to everyone for coming along. And if you can, before you part ways, feel free to give the stream a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Going through, who did we have today? So let's say thank you to Salty Sax, to Mike X Gaming, to Soulboy 8, to Stumpy West as well. Good to see you. Let's see, who else did we have today? Thank you to Craig Johnston, to Sniper Patch, to a name that was. Thank you to Lamprofs. I'm sorry, I do. Sorry for pronouncing that wrong if I have. Let's see, who else did we have today? Thank you to Lucian West. Good to see you. Who else? Thank you to Vaz Vegas. Let's see. Anyone else? Thank you to Cheese Toasty. Good to see you. Thank you to Brandon ABC. Thank you to Flix Wows. ZF6 is amazing. That's fair enough. I think the ZF6 it's one of those like mixed opinion ships. Like, she's not. I don't think she's a great ship, but I don't think she's a terrible ship at the same time. And she is a premium, which is quite nice. So I think you always have to try and like imagine her as like a French destroyer with German guns and torpedoes. She's quite a strange one. She is a nice hybrid, and she is the only true premium hybrid destroyer we have in the game, tier 7. The Dachi is definitely a focus torpedo boat, and the Palo Emilio is incredibly just random. She's basically a tier, for me, I'd say the Palo Emilio is a tier 5 cruiser with destroyer traits at tier 7. Is my very strange summary of that one there. Who else do we have along today? Thank you to Casey Siemens. Thank you to Sean Whitling. Thank you to Admiral Criv. I think that is everyone. Oh, thank you to October69, who's just joined in at the end of the stream. Good to see you. Unfortunately, yes, signing off, unfortunately, but chin chin everyone, and look after yourselves. Stay safe, stay well, and yeah, thanks for obviously supporting the channel as part of the community. So everyone there is much obliged. Obviously, these live streams. Without you guys, it would be a lot more dull. Obviously, these live streams, I do try to focus quite a lot on the interaction between myself and you guys, and I hope you do enjoy that. And yeah, thank you to everyone. Like in the room background. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. This is a testing for potentially something that we might be doing next background. Yeah, it's actually a desktop background that you can get from the Imperial War Museum. But what I did was I split the foreground and the background to make this kind of like layered effect with the webcam, because I have got a green screen obviously in the background. Roland Mount Council, hello, and unfortunately goodbye. Yeah, we're just wrapping up the stream. Now, as always, I do like to probably show off the hood. We didn't get to play the hood this game, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve a place on the end screen. So we will just quickly, we'll show off this hood, I'll mute the microphone, and then I will be on my way. But thank you for everyone for coming along. It's much obliged. And stay safe, stay well. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good night, and a good morning wherever you are in the world. And until next time, I'm the Gav Major, and back to the port.